we had such a good 2025 for the podcast, for the channel, in terms of just, getting to meet a lot of really cool people, getting to drink a ton of great beers.
Yeah, so we just figured, channel growth too.
Yeah, yeah. So it felt like it'd be a fun thing to kind of just sit down, go live, talk about what the year was like, talk about maybe what we've got in store for this year, and just kind of hang out.
We are starting a live to wrap up the 2025 year. It's a little late. What are we at? January 10th now?
Yeah, January 10th. Better late than never, I guess. It's one of those things where, we had such a good 2025 for the podcast, for the channel, in terms of just, getting to meet a lot of really cool people, getting to drink a ton of great beers.
Yeah, so we just figured, channel growth too.
Yeah, yeah. So it felt like it'd be a fun thing to kind of just sit down, go live, talk about what the year was like, talk about maybe what we've got in store for this year, and just kind of hang out.
Yeah, we're just sitting here. We're gonna.
I do think I'm beerless right now, so I think we gotta.
Oh yeah.
I think we gotta pop something open.
Put this one.
And we did bring something special out for this one.
Here, brother.
Thanks, guy. We brought something extra special.
Little half warm.
Because it is live. This is Sierra Nevada Alpha Hop Society, the last of its kind since Alpha Hops has been retired in favor of a new beer club for Sierra Nevada, Friends of the Family.
It's been put on the shelf for people to admire what was.
So we got in for the very last year.
We did, and I'm happy that we got in for that last year because it was pretty cool.
And I think this was just an extra warm welcome bottle that I got.
Yeah.
Do you want to? What is it?
So the warm welcome. It is an ale brewed with lactose and chicory root, aged in chicory barrels, bourbon barrels, port wine barrels with cocoa nibs added.
Nice.
2024 Alpha Hop Society. I think we had two of these.
I think so when we were in Alpha Hops, me and you both were part of the Alpha Hops
club. I think we drank mine.
So I actually think I bought another one.
Could you do that?
I think there was like a deal that they were having where they had some extra warm welcome bottles.
I think there was.
So I think I bought an extra one.
I remember you saying that. I think I was there for you.
What's that? What is that saying down there?
What? You can customize badge and emotes for fan clubs.
Okay. All right. I don't need that.
Happy Ever After 2. What's up?
What's going on?
Oh my God. Opa.
Oh. Yeah. Special occasion, And for those of you who don't know, next week we receive our first shipment from our first drop for the Friends of the Family Club, the new club that Sierra Nevada's got going on.
It's like a newer revamped Alpha Hops.
Got to make some room in the fridge, so this felt like a good way to do it.
Yeah, we tend to, during our beer reviews, we don't do the Alpha Hops or the Friends of the Family beers because they're not available to anyone.
Yeah, they're not widely available.
And Nick and I had talked about it. We don't want to review a beer that you guys
can't get.
Get. So,
you want to little cheers, brother.
A little cheers, buddy.
Oh, that packs a punch.
That's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's super good.
A little extra age to it.
I feel like it's a little more mellow than
I remember it. Yeah,
but I'm not mad at it.
No, not bad at all.
Definitely still like the chicory flavor, cocoa.
Yeah,
cocoa flavor. Yeah. I like it.
I love it.
What's the ABV on that baby?
I think it's like.
You guess.
I want to guess 12.8%. We're up there. Up.
11.7.
11.7. Okay.
You're about 1% off, which is about how much Green Bay lost by today.
Oh Lord. Green Bay, baby.
Dude, had it in the palm of their
Shout out
hands.
Scott, wherever you are, Scott.
Matt LaFleur, we're hiring at my work.
We've got so many cameras, I don't even know where to look right now. It's
I know.
unreal.
Well, it's fine. We're trying a new thing. We're doing.
It says swipe to view more comments.
Yeah, we're doing.
And you swipe up, I guess.
We're doing Instagram and TikTok live. So,
and of course, we're
us.
recording it so we can post it after the fact.
Yeah, that one we can just ignore because.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. XYZ, what's up, man? Yeah, we're just chilling.
Have a good time.
I guess we can start talking about 2025.
Yeah.
And everything. We had started this year because we had started the podcast pretty late in 2023.
2024.
Four.
Yeah.
Sorry.
September of 2024. I know this because I was building out the catalog of all the beers we drank.
Right.
Today.
Yeah.
So we started in September of 2024.
Yeah.
The pilot episode of Sunday Sips was Pliny the Younger and Sierra Nevada Optimum.
Yeah.
That was a fun way to kick things off.
We were just at the kitchen table at that point. We were
Yeah.
just
It was a very
recording
different looking podcast.
I think it wasn't even considered like we weren't gonna be like, oh, this is a podcast. We're gonna post it as a podcast. Nick had come to me with an idea of like, hey, let's start a podcast that me and you already drink a beer, late night together as buddies. Like,
Right.
why not record it and like review it?
Right.
And I was like, sure. And it wasn't like really something we were gonna like steadily do. And then when we got, into like hey, let's record another one, and like week by week. And I remember a few of those early ones were over like Skype or not Skype, Zoom.
Zoom. We did Zoom.
I'm so old, dude. Skype.
Are we reading comments here?
Yeah. Aaron, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, brother?
How you doing, brother?
And we got a little fishy action over here on the
We
gram.
got fish burn.
What's up, fish?
Fish burn.
Hello there.
Well met, fish. Well
Hello
met.
there.
Hello there. Yeah. But yeah, I remember a couple of those episodes. Beginning, we did a lot over Zoom.
Yeah.
And then we moved it back here to the backyard.
Yep.
I mean, we had a lot of movement going on because we had the whole Cheers saga.
Yeah, the Cheers thing.
Cheers Studio.
That was in 2025. It's kind of wild to like think about everything all the evolution that this podcast has been through in 1 year, because we did have that segment when we were doing episodes at Cheers Chico.
Yeah.
Which, thankful for Cheers Chico for letting us do that. That was cool. But really, we just wanted to kind of have the flexibility to do it on our terms.
Mm-hmm.
So we brought it back here. But through that whole Cheers Chico situation was how the kind of sister podcast started, Tales, Ales, and Trails.
Yeah. Well, how it was revamped.
Sure.
Because you had that channel going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just posting, your mountain biking,
Right.
your hiking, whatever,
Right.
dogs,
Mm-hmm.
some beers and whatnot.
Right.
And it just kind of bled into revamping the Tales, Ales, and Trails vibe of, like really getting it going.
Yeah.
Getting it really chugging.
Yeah, because,
Aaron, just building a Lego before bed. Dude,
I had a babe.
I built a Lego set today that my good friends, Nick and Brittany, producer Brittany, bought me for Christmas. I got the Jango Fett helmet. I'll send you some pictures, buddy. I finised it today.
Yeah,
really cool.
It turned out really nice.
Homies know me. They got me Jango Fett. Cool.
We had this opportunity to start interviewing people and like sharing really, really cool stories.
Yeah.
And we kicked it off with probably the biggest name there is in craft beer.
Ken Grossman.
We're gonna talk about like who our favorite, like the most fun we had in the podcast.
Yeah.
The most interesting guests we had.
Yeah.
They've all been fantastic.
Yeah. When we reveal our personal favorites, it's not that throwing shade on lesser, making the other ones seem lesser. It's just ones that really struck us as like really cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do you have yours in your head?
Yeah.
Because I have mine,
Yeah.
and we're not going to reveal it right now, right at this second, but we'll wait a few and keep talking about 2025. But
yeah.
it's strange how which one that I've chosen to be my favorite, because it was one that I wasn't really expecting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
I kind of already think I know what it is now.
yeah, and we can have like some runner-ups too.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, I think, we can get this out of the way just for pure being incredibly special to be able to do something like this.
Mm.
Like, there's one that's above and away. Like, I never thought we would be able to talk to Ken Grossman.
yeah,
So
especially
that one
right off the bat.
right off the bat. And
I thought we would. I thought it was going to be something that we worked up to.
worked up to.
Like we would probably like. I thought we were going to do like Ramble West because they were newer,
Right.
And then we would do, so like Secret Trail,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
something else, and then after we got our foot in the door,
Right.
essentially, we would be able to score an audience with Ken.
Yeah.
But our good friend Gary from Cheers, well, we met him through Cheers,
Right.
hooked us up with his connections, and he hooked us up with a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Humble Sea.
Yeah.
West Peak Sparkling Seltzers.
Yeah.
That interview.
That was great.
That was a fun trip to Santa Cruz.
That was fun. But I just, well, I'm going to talk about some episodes that I really, really loved.
Yeah.
But I
We're also going
think
to talk about our favorite beers that we
favorite
reviewed,
beers
too.
for sure. I think more than anything though, that was just the most special one to me because I've looked up to Ken for a long, long time. So getting to sit across from that guy and talk to him, to a living legend. Like we've talked to a lot of fantastic people this year.
Yeah.
A lot of really great, inspiring stories. But
I would think
he is a legend, man.
I would think that Ken Grossman, other than your obvious answers of like who's your hero, like obviously your pops, stuff like that.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, but like I would think that Ken Grossman is one of your heroes.
Yeah,
One of
for
your,
sure, for sure.
Which I'm not surprised that would be your pick.
Yeah, but it's not my. I'll say that's
it's
in
not.
a category of its own.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that away and just say that was the most
I
special
thought you were
moment.
just dropping it.
No. That's the most special moment that I think we've had on the podcast. I think I've had other things I can say.
Oh, Zion! What's going on, Zion? Where's Bubbles? Bubbies. Bubbles is about twice the size now. She's huge.
Oh, the dog, yeah.
Our little shop
Good
dog.
old Bubble shop dog.
Yep.
You want to start talking about? You want to talk favorite beers first, or you want to talk
Let's do favorite beers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think obviously my favorite beer that we reviewed would be the Farmer's, Valle.
Yeah.
That was the one I scored the highest.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Dude, Aaron, he's up there with Barry Bonds. He's your hero. That's true. That's very true.
Aaron should know that I trained my Alexas to reply that Barry Bonds is the greatest player of all time when you ask who the greatest player of all time is.
It's crazy.
It's
we
fun.
did that today. I mean, Valle, but one of the ones that I didn't expect is an NA beer that we reviewed.
Oh.
And it was the Black Butte Porter
Yeah,
from
Deschutes.
Back in the 2024 to 2025.
Yeah.
My sober stint when we were doing a bunch of just
NAs,
and
non-alcoholic
that
stuff. Yeah.
that NA beer from Deschutes, Black Butte Porter, it was crazy because we both took a sip and it tasted like beer.
Yeah.
It felt like beer. It was crazy. So
It was the most beer-like non-alcoholic beer that I think we had.
that I've still had to this day.
Yeah.
And that's not throwing shade on, like, Athletic Brewing puts out great non-alcoholics.
Sierra Nevada's
has
Trail
a whole
Pass.
line
Yeah.
of trail passes. Some that I prefer to others. We most recently just did one. Aaron is on the talking tick. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And I got Fish on Instagram.
That's
funny.
good. That's good.
But yeah, Fishburne just asked favorite beer and favorite NA. So yeah, favorite NA would be the Black Butte Porter from Deschutes NA, which is strange because I haven't had the normal Black Butte Porter.
The standard.
I should. Maybe we'll this year we'll
bring it in.
We'll bring it in.
It'd be fun to bring that
As a
and
transition.
the non-alcoholic at the same time.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
And see how they pan out.
They stack up. But yeah, I think I'll go with the Farmer's Valle for the regular beer.
Regular beer.
That's just in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. I think for the longest time I've said my favorite beer in the world is the Farmer's Garage Dweller Hazy IPA. And I love that beer. I really, really love that beer. I've been drinking a lot of Celebration this winter.
Yeah.
And this ties right into where we were going with our favorite beers and favorite episodes of Sunday Sips.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking back at that review of Celebration, and I went on this like monologue about how Celebration like inspires and makes you think of like all these fantastic memories around the holidays of getting to spend time with friends and family, because you bring some Celebration over for Thanksgiving dinner. You have some Celebration with your lunch on Christmas Day. Like Celebration is such an iconic part of that time of year.
I made turkey sandwich leftovers from Thanksgiving dinner and had it with the Celebration.
Yeah, dude, and I was drinking it. I drank one earlier today, and I was like, I think it might be my favorite beer of all time. I think that
Celebration.
I think Celebration. Now I've given it some thought.
It beats the Garage Dweller out.
I think it might beat Garage Dweller out. It just
which fits more in line with your ethos of the Sierra Nevada, which is strange because
I love Garage Dweller.
Our North Star is Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
We say that on the pod.
Yeah.
But we both were for so long just farmers.
Yeah.
Farmers favorites.
Yeah. Farmers great. So yeah, I think I go. I mean, it's such a good beer.
What's your favorite NA then?
Oh, okay.
To answer
okay.
fish.
Okay. I really liked the NA that I thought was the most delicious was the Two Towns, and this is kind of cheating because it's not really a beer.
Right.
But the Two Towns Sidekick Pacific Pineapple cider, non-alcoholic cider.
To be fair, he did say favorite NA.
Okay.
That's it,
okay.
not beer.
Okay.
So.
Such a good you get all the flavor that you would expect from a cider.
Yeah.
Without the alcohol.
Yeah.
And I guess that's kind of cheating because, there are ciders are a thing outside of the alcohol world.
Apple
right?
cider.
Apple cider, that kind of thing. So it's probably not that hard to make a really great tasting non-alcoholic cider.
Mm-hmm.
But when we had that from Two Towns, and Two Towns, talking about 2025, they were one of the first supporters.
They were the first ones to send us a care
to
package.
reach out and say, hey, we like what you guys are doing.
Yeah. Which is, it's actually cool because you lived in Corvallis where their mainstay is.
Yeah.
For a decent chunky of your adult life.
Yeah.
And it's cool that they were the first ones without even asking.
No.
To hit us up and send us. We'd love to send you some free stuff, and we got some hats. We got some glassware from them. We got some stickers.
It was very cool. It was very
stuff.
cool.
And dude, that's pretty sick. And I would say that NA one that we tried, the
Sidekick,
one, the Sidekick, it was the pineapple one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good.
It still had that tartness.
Yeah.
To it. It wasn't just all sweet.
Right.
Right. And it was that classic Two Towns flavor.
It had a proper balance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that.
Welcome in, everyone.
Hey, how's it going?
We got a bunch of new people that joined. We're just going through.
We're talking about a year in review.
2025.
If you're new to us and you're just joining, we're Tales, Ales, and Trails. I'm Nick. This is Kyle.
What's up?
We talk about beer. We interview inspiring people in the craft beer world. We mountain bike. We hike. We kind of do all things outdoors and craft alcohol. So. Yeah. That's kind of what we're about. We're kind of just breaking down what 2025 was to us.
Yeah.
Just a fun year. A lot of things that I didn't even expect to come our way, and they did. I think favorite beers that we've reviewed, Celebration's up there.
Yeah.
Garage Dweller's up there.
Maybe we do a couple of shout outs for. What is it? What do you call it?
I don't know where you're going with this.
When you some ones that didn't make the list. Let's do. I really liked our first the tropical.
Oh,
what was it?
Tropic Force.
Tropic Force.
From the Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah,
Tropic Force?
that was really cool.
Yeah.
To review. it's one of those lines of beers that like I really standardly just get one of the normal flagship one, and I never really explored any of the others.
Yeah. I think there's probably some recency bias for me, but what was it we just had? The sugar.
Yeah,
Lagunitas sugar was so
crazy
so good.
It was crazy good.
Did that post? It did post.
Some shout outs to the milkshake sours we did.
Yeah.
Those I have turned a new leaf on those. And shout outs to a couple of the duds that we didn't really prefer. The Guinness Zeros were
Guinness Zeros. Not good.
We had said when doing the NAs that when you produce a beer that just says the name of a beer brand that you already love and enjoy, and then you just slap a 0 on it.
Yeah, if you're trying to mimic the real thing, people start thinking that it should taste like the real thing, and it's just not going to.
Like if you had a pale ale, 0 alcohol, I'm gonna want to taste a pale ale.
Right.
Whereas you have a trail pass, now that's a whole new product. Where I'm not expecting anything.
It's a branching off. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, your expectations are lowered.
They're not trying to give you a diet pale ale.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So I think that's where I don't think the Guinness Zero was necessarily a bad product. It just made me. When we tried it, it made me want a Guinness.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course. I really think that I liked Sugar a lot. We had some great beers. I think we did a couple of beers from Morgan Territory.
We did, yeah. What is the Moontime?
We did Moontime. Did we do Moontime?
Did we do Moontime? We did Bees Better Have My Honey.
We just did. It hasn't released. It'll release in 2026. But we just did their hazy, one of their hazies. Gosh, the name's gonna escape me.
It was
It wasn't Moontime, but it was
no.
Zwickle Pig.
Zwickle Pig.
We did Zwickle Pig from Morgan Territory. That's coming out. But I think the funnest episode, the coolest looking episode that we did on Sunday Sips was when we were sitting in the Chico Creek, doing that episode. That was a lot of fun.
That was super cool.
That was a good time. I mean, just it's. I think when you look at the numbers,
off there.
The Tales, Ales, and Trails podcast does get a little bit more play than Sunday Sips itself.
Yeah,
but sure. We're not going to stop doing Sunday Sips because we love it so much. I mean,
well, it's also the easiest thing for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
For us to sit here like we are right now, throw up some cameras, we buy some beer, we review it. It takes us 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's something that, like, the essence of why we started coming together and recording, that's what we did. Is Nick and I are already going to have a beer together.
Right. So might as well throw a camera up and start recording.
And just the ease of access to do it and bank some episodes and like everyone does that, and everything.
What did I say?
No, you didn't. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
But yeah, just the ease of access to doing the beer reviews is really good. Yeah. We're never going to stop doing that. But the special part is to get those stories out, and that one takes more effort.
Yeah.
It takes a lot more work. Nick edits all the videos.
Yep.
I thank and bless him for doing so, because I go to school full time, and I just don't.
You also work full time.
I also work full time. And I just don't have the time. Right. I thought at the beginning of this, I thought I was going to be able to help him out, and it just has not worked out that way. But Nick has got some training behind it now.
The truth is, I enjoy it. At the end of the day. Now that I've learned, it's still very basic. I'm not doing anything crazy or ridiculous, but we're doing multi-camera shoots with our Tales, Ales, and Trails. You're getting 3 angles, and we've got the audio synced. I think the first couple episodes, especially the first couple episodes that our great friend Ben Moda.
Yes.
And we should shout out Ben. Ben was such
on multiple episodes.
Integral part of getting things up and running when we started doing these interviews, because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to edit.
He also is one of the reasons why the Wilder episode came out so clean and so well.
Are you hinting at what your favorite Tales, Ales, and Trails?
Let's go into it. Let's dive into it. It is not. Wilder is not my favorite.
Okay.
It's not my favorite. It is one of my top.
I think Wilder, and one other episode that I'm not going to say because I think I think you're going to say it.
Sure.
I think that's where we really started to like hit our stride.
Yeah.
In terms of like, being comfortable, making it more conversational, right?
Yes.
When we interviewed Ken, it was like we have to be as prepared as humanly possible.
Right.
We got to have this list of questions, and it has to be really thoughtful questions. Let's stick to the script.
Yeah.
And I think it was a great interview, but when we got to talk to folks like the guys of Wilder, that's when it really started being like, all right, it is an interview. We do have actual questions we want to ask them, but it does get to a more conversational place where we can have some fun with it, share some laughs, and really humanize.
Right.
And I
think
thought,
we've gone through that whole like phase because I've watched those episodes back to back and seen like Ken and then Humble Sea and then West Peak.
Right.
Our first three.
Yeah.
And we were very stiff. We're very like professional-esque, like non-conversation, like almost like a news piece kind of. Right. And which is cool. It's great. We got some great content out of that.
Yeah.
But going into like watching some of our later stuff, like interviewing Bill and Kristen from Farmers.
Yeah.
And it was still professional, but it was like more relaxed. It was more like us like actually just sitting around the table and having a good old convo.
100%.
And we were like jokes thrown around, and it's not saying that's what we initially like just said, hey, Nick, we gotta loosen up a little. It's just something that kind of evolved into like us being more comfortable finding our place on the camera.
Kind of finding the voice of the podcast, if you will.
Our vibe.
Yeah, the flow. And there was a little bit of like trying to find the flow between you and I. Like, how do we, go back and forth, asking questions and stuff? When do we know to pop in and pick it up where the other left off?
Right.
It takes a little bit to kind of find that rhythm. And
practice.
And I think we found it. It's been a lot of fun. Favorite? What do you got?
So my favorite would be. Do you want to guess?
I think I know. I don't want to guess and you say no, and then just be like, that wasn't the favorite. That one sucked. To be fair, none of them sucked. They've all been fantastic.
My favorite was like the one that intrigued me the most, and this one I remember I was tired. I was very tired. I think I was a little hungover from the night before. I might have been, and I was just like, oh God, we gotta go do this. I was like, all right, well, muster up, Kyle. Like, let's get it. I'll get a white monster in me, and let's go do this thing.
Yep.
Was Jason Roberson.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
Yeah. I knew that was the one.
Beer can designer. We went over to his house. He showed us like all the different work that he's done. He had a whole wall. He showed us signs like that he had curated for like different breweries and stuff like that. He was a lot of fun to talk to. The
nicest guy. Yeah.
The nicest man. Invited us into his home. We met his wife and everything. It was great. And it was, the conversation never was stale.
Yeah.
It was always free flowing. I was immediately interested in everything that he was saying and everything like that. And I had even made a comment to Nick after we were walking back to the truck with all the equipment, and I was like, dude, that might have been one of the best interviews we've done.
Yeah. It was so fun. It was just to like get perspective on that side of the craft beer industry was super cool, and for it to be as nice of a guy as Jason is, like that was awesome.
So if you guys haven't seen that episode, and you guys come and go, I get it. You guys are busy. You guys got stuff to do, and you guys have caught a couple of our different interviews. You haven't seen the Jason Roberson interview, go and watch it because it's such a ton of fun, man.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
Are you gonna make me pick one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough.
I picked one.
That's tough.
Because Wilder's like a close second for me.
Because I loved the BKXC interview. I loved getting to talk to Brian. Because again, that's another one of my heroes. Right. That's another one of the people that I look up to.
If you want to do top three, I'll just shout it out real quick. Is number 2 for me is Wilder. Number 3 for me is Farmers.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. I'll give you top 3 then. And this is going to be in no particular order because it would be really tough.
Which is crazy because Ken's not in my top 3.
I think Ken's in a totally different category.
Yeah.
Like Ken's above and away the best thing we've gotten to do on this podcast.
Yeah.
But I think, in terms of just like personal favorites, I loved getting to go out and talk to Brian, a guy that's been a big mountain bike influencer, and I've been watching his mountain bike videos for probably a decade at this point. I mean, close to a decade since he's been putting videos out, which I think was in like 2017 or something. And getting to find out, and I've since found this out with several other outdoor people that we've been gracious enough to be able to talk to, or fortunate enough to be able to talk to, I should say. He is the guy that he puts out on camera. Like the guy that you see in the videos is the guy that
we were talking about
that I got to talk to.
It's not a persona.
No, it's a person. Who he is. Yeah. He's authentic. He's really passionate about mountain biking. And just getting to go out and pick his brain for an hour was just awesome. In the same way that Ken was awesome.
Right.
This is another one, unfortunately, that you missed out on just because of the logistics of it all.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've laughed harder on any podcast we've done than the founders interview I got to do when we went out to Michigan for the wedding in October. Jeremy and John were just like the funniest, like awesome pairing. That clearly know each other very well and love to have fun with it. We just talked about beer and cracked jokes for 45 minutes. I mean, it was just like those guys by themselves should have their own podcast. Like they were awesome.
Yeah.
And I had a ton of fun getting to talk to them. I think for rounding it out and giving the top 3, I mean, there's so many good ones. Paradise Brewworks was great. Jason, another Jason,
killed it.
Great guy. Really, really passionate about beer. And
we're gonna say it again. Left out in the interview the part that he used to
Slash. Opened for Slash.
Opened for Slash.
Opened for Slash.
Crazy.
Man.
Crazy,
dude.
It was when we shut off all the cameras and we were putting the mics away. He was like, "I opened for Slash once." We were like, "What, dude?"
Yeah. And then we've gotten to have friends on the podcast. We had Ben from Last Insider. Like that was awesome.
Justin Gilbertson, what's up, man?
What's up,
How you doing, man?
How we doing?
Thanks for the likes,
all right,
dude.
If we're rounding out the top 3, I think the third one for me would be, I think the Farmers one was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
I think it was really cool to go out there. Bill and Kristen are really just
awesome people.
Salt of the earth, incredibly kind folks. My third one would be between a couple that haven't even come out yet.
Yeah.
But if we're saying from 2025, I think Farmers was such a cool one to do.
For sure. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a little biased. I work with Kristen directly.
Yeah. And I think it's hard not to be biased with all these local people that we get to talk to. I mean,
also because our favorite beers were from
That definitely plays into it.
But again, to push that envelope of when we interviewed farmers later in 2025, we had gotten into a good rhythm of having a great convo and sticking to the points we wanted to ask.
Yeah.
But also having a great conversation.
Yeah.
Same thing with Wilder.
Yeah.
My second pick was...
Oh, Wilder. Actually, Wilder might be...
It was
Wilder's
crazy.
Neck and neck with Farmers. Because that was such a cool...
That's why it's my
thing.
second and third, is because, Wilder is just such 4 great guys that were just so open about their journey into music and everything like that. And I had a lot of fun. I mean, personally, because I'm a musician as well, right. So I had a lot of fun just really, really, really asking them those little tidbit questions that they get excited, they get tickled to answer, because they're like, oh, this guy knows.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun to see their reaction and then get those really cool answers. Which I feel
genuine answers.
Which I feel is a part of interviewing, is asking the questions that, not the normal.
Yeah, the ones that
questions.
will kind of invoke and inspire authentic, heartfelt answers.
Yeah, when you get an answer that they really care about, you get a better answer. So
yeah, I don't want to do some shameless plugs here, but we've done so many great things in 2025. Talked to so many really incredibly nice people. 2026 is kind of already off to a huge start. I mean,
it's bumping,
we started the year with Bell's Brewing, another iconic Michigan brewery. It was a situation where, I had set up this interview with founders, and I was like, well, I'm going to be in Michigan. Kalamazoo is 45 minutes away from where I'm at. I'm going to reach out to Bell's to see if they're open to it. Their availability just didn't work that weekend.
Right.
But they said, hey, we can do a virtual interview. And I was like, of course I'm down for a virtual interview. Didn't know how I was going to work with the editing. So that was kind of a trial run to see how it all panned out. And it panned out great.
It was great.
Because the conversation drives the podcast anyways. It's especially with something like that, it's less about the video quality or whatever. It's more about the things we're talking about. And that turned out to be an awesome podcast. Got some really good engagement on social for some of the posts. If you're watching this right now, when it's coming out, next week we are dropping our episode with the Colorado Kid.
Yes, sir.
Joe, he's a prominent mountain bike creator similar to other mountain bike creators we've talked to, like Robert from Biker B1 and obviously BKXC. So I'm really excited about that. We've got All the Bitter coming out the week after that. Ian was awesome.
That's another one of my favorites. It was a hidden favorite. It's just his story behind everything.
Yeah.
Another one where I got to connect a little more with the career path.
Right. He's service industry.
And another one where I got to ask him certain things where it really kind of like clicked an itch in his mind where he was like, oh, all right, okay. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
And then I mean, it's just going to keep rolling. I mean, we had Jess the Maker after that. I think I'm breaking news to you right now, but next weekend, we had to reschedule our interview with Allies.
Allies, yeah.
But we will be recording with them next weekend, so expect that to come out in February. We're also doing a little crosstown collaboration with another podcast in town.
All right.
So I have an old buddy from my newspaper days named Ross Field.
Okay.
He's got the channel Run Ross Run.
Yeah.
And him and his buddy Peter have a podcast called Pod on the Run.
Nice.
And it's really just centered around all things running in Chico.
Cool.
They're both huge runners. I reached out to them before the new year. I was like, hey, why don't we break the Chico internet and do the collaboration that everybody wants? So we've got something cool planned for that in terms of how we're going to get that shot. They had some creative ideas because we're kind of trying to double dip and do something that we can put out for both podcasts.
Yeah.
So that I'm looking forward to that. And then just the world is our oyster in terms of
world is oyster.
If things pan out the way I plan on having them pan out, it's going to be a huge year for Tales, Dales, and Trails.
Yeah.
So.
We're sipping on some fresh seas from Ramble West now.
Oh, fresh seas action.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited. I might have some hidden surprises for 2026.
Yeah.
Exciting news coming out. Yeah, dude. We eventually, Nick and I have been talking about doing trips in 2026. Obviously, we're doing the Squad Abroad thing with our friend group and everything. It's a busy year already.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's going to be camping in the
mix. Of course, we just booked it.
Dude, we should have, and we will. I'm you know what? I'm going to promise
You're committing to this right now.
I'm going to promise it on the live right now. We're going to do a couple of episodes camping.
Yeah,
that
makes sense.
Just some Sunday sips.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm excited. We might actually camping. We'll definitely do some episodes. We might come to you guys, Squad Abroad, from an island.
Might be sitting on a beach doing a little Sunday sips.
Dude, yeah.
That could be
international.
Fun. International
International Sunday
waters.
Sips. ISS.
Yeah. And the other thing I'll say is weekly trail videos are back.
Yeah.
That had a little bit of a hiatus because, you know, it was just weather and all that stuff. But I've got a crazy backlog of content to work through. Yeah. So every Friday we're putting out trail videos too. So I'm really just kind of hitting the gamut. They're getting 3 full-length videos a week from Tales, Ales, and Trails right now. Yeah. Between the Tales, Ales, and Trails podcast, the Sunday Sips podcast, and a weekly trail video.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for?
What more can you ask for? We're providing it. Yeah, dude. Also, I think I'll drop it here. ISS, well played, sir.
Well played, sir. That's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Indeed, sir.
Indubitably.
Yeah, dude. I think I'll drop it here on this live. Is your boys is getting back into the gym.
You're dropping all kinds of stuff on this live.
Yeah, I know. It's the 2025 recap live. Your boys getting this is ahead in 2026. Your boys getting back into the gym. I'm fat and it's got to stop because we're going international for Squad Abroad. Yeah. So I'm doing a weight loss journey that I'll just be giving some updates on the podcast on the journey. Yeah. I want to shed a few pounds. I want to shed a lot of pounds before the trip, and then many pounds after that. Right. And get back into at least, you know, I'm already a big dude, even if I did lose weight, but we're gonna get there. Yeah. Hell yeah. So expect that. It's a little something to keep me, on track.
And consistent.
Yeah, consistent. Yeah. So you guys are going to be first to see it. Didn't like it out of the can, but poured it. It was good. Oh, the Guinness. All right. Yeah. Maybe we got. Did we pour it? We did pour it. Okay, we poured it. Yeah. It was just that feeling of like, oh, I look at the can and I see a Guinness. And then you just see at the bottom in blue, it just says like 0. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I just really want a Guinness kind of feel. Right. If they had named it something different, probably would have felt different. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Fish, if you haven't tried the Black Butte Porter from Deschutes, NA, dude, go right now to the store and get it because it's phenomenal. It's so good. Tastes like a beer. It feels like a beer. Yeah. Dude. You're gonna thank me. You're gonna thank me. I'm so excited for our D&D campaign.
That'll be fun. Yeah. I do have one question.
Yes.
Are we gonna wrap soon, or should I grab another beer?
Grab another beer.
Okay.
We'll do one more. I put 2 celebrations in there. In the inside fridge.
Yes, you did. Now we're talking.
So you guys have 30 seconds if you guys want to ask me any questions before Nick comes back. I will answer them wholeheartedly. And I will give...
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Secrets. I will give secrets.
How long have we been on live? Does it say?
I don't know. Fish is working on D&D right now.
Oh. Well, you might want to do a sign-off for the recorded version.
Why?
Because we are on low battery. So maybe do a little sign-off right now.
For all you normies that didn't watch the live version, we're going to be out of here. So goodbye.